I've got over 100 pounds to lose. I was down about 7 at my last weigh-in. It's been exactly 1 month since I started doing these weigh-ins every week. Let's see what it's looking like today. Okay, not bad, down another ½ pound, just bouts. So basically what's happened this month is in that first week, I lost 7 pounds, and then in the last 3 weeks, I lost that other 0.5, 0.6, whatever. I have my FitnessPal set up to lose about 2 pounds per week, which means I did it really weird and like not spaced out evenly, but I did in fact like stay on track with that goal at the 7.6 pounds lost this month. I would ideally like that to stable out a little bit. When I got this like big 7 pound loss in the beginning, I was like super stoked, and then when it kind of dropped off after that, it's kind of been me making sure to manage my emotions, because like I don't like that there's like these minimal little amounts of loss on the scale, but I think I'm frankly just gonna have to like get used to it and find my patience, because I'm finding that losing weight a lot slower like this is like where I'm at mentally and can handle. I tried like fasting and doing like more rigorous types of weight loss, and I was not of the mentality to stick with those. This is something that like I could see myself doing long term. So even if it's only ½ pound per week, if I keep this up, eventually I will get to that goal weight. And as I keep saying, the number on the scale is not the most important thing here. My mindset, my positivity, my control over my emotions and my eating remains like my main goal here. Let's make some lawless lentil soup. We're gonna need lentils, obviously, and also some beans. You can cook them from scratch, but I'm not going to. A little extra veg never hurt anybody, so of the things available to me in my house right now, these seem like they'll work. I really don't want to experience the vegetables in this dish though, so I'm only using a little bit of the green beans, and I cut things up real small. Maybe you don't mind the bigger pieces of veg though, and you save yourself the effort. Now here's the thing though, is the pot that I want to use to cook this has leftover beans in it. That kind of works out for me though. I guess we're just gonna add some pinto beans to the recipe. Black beans I'm not the biggest fan of, so we'll just add some of those. Veg, lentils, taco seasonings. Now here's where we get pretty specific with the instructions. No more, no less than that amount. Seasoning, whatever blend you like. You do have to add extra garlic though. I've been trying to add anti-inflammatories into my diet, so I'm gonna add a little bit of ground turmeric. Definitely not necessary. I think probably the only thing necessary in this lentil soup is maybe the lentils. I might want to mention that I added a ton of water. In case you hadn't noticed, I rinsed off the can of lentils twice and dumped that water in there. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of liquid smoke, because that just sounds bomb, and make the broth. Mixy mixy. Low simmer until the hardest thing you put in there gets soft. Let's cook up something delicious. How about a vegan gyro? Here I'm going to make a super lazy version of pickled veg. So I'm going to slice my veg really, really thinly, add it to the juice from that pickle jar and bring it to just before a boil so that it's very hot. Let it cool, put it in a jar, put it back in the fridge for a few hours. It's also good to make the yogurt sauce ahead so that can kind of sit and the flavors can marry. So I took the seeds out of half a cucumber, grated it, added to a cup of that yogurt. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of garlic, 2 tablespoons of lemon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, mix well, add salt and pepper to taste. Here, I'm just browning my meat, and then I'm going to throw the pita in there too to sort of cook and soak up some of the grease. Then I'm going to top with those pickled vegetables and the tzatziki sauce. I also made these with chicken and beef, and they turned out amazing. I usually use Impossible, but there is cheaper alternatives out there you could use too. I've got over 100 pounds to lose. I lost 7.5 pounds in the first month. This last week, though, PMS hit me like crazy. I have been eating all of the chocolate cake. I've not been staying in a calorie deficit, which is okay because I kind of prepared for that beforehand. But also now I'm just to that point where for the last few days I've been laying in a bed, not eating very well, and now I don't feel well. Like I just feel heavy and blah, and I don't like that feeling. So let's today just like lighten it up a little bit. I honestly just feel like salad and fruit for today. So let's try to do that. Let's get some exercise. Let's go in the sun. Let's like get it back on track, right? This is a banana, some strawberries, peaches, a little splash of prune juice, and I'm gonna fill this up with water and blend. I packed that into a to-go container so that I could take it on my walk with me. I I've got just a mixture of whatever vegetables was in my fridge with half a block of fried tofu, and I'm gonna make a sauce out of garlic, olive oil, and lemon. You can call me basic all you want, but avocado toast is good. I like mine with lemon and sriracha. I'm also gonna have some barbecue potato chips. All right, just got back from an hour of Zumba class. Now I'm ready for dinner. For dinner, I'm having orange tofu and rice. I like the tofu pieces cut really small like this so they get pretty crispy. And that's looking like all I'm gonna eat today. I'm probably heading off to bed pretty soon. I will throw the screen grab from the MyFitnessPal up now.